Hey Virgos, how's it going? It is 11:01 as of now, August 14th. So we got that Libra, Sagittarius, portal energy, right? Manifestation energy going on. Empress. So being mindful of your writing, Virgos, thought, earth frequencies, because what is thought known for? I mean, Virgos are known for, but writing, being analytical, right, overthinking, as usual, as we see fit too, right? Thoughts also recognized as, I guess I got my phone, man. Recognized as the writer, right? The creator of writer, you know, the manifester in that sense. So mindful of your writing, your intake and your output, right, Virgo? So regarding I'm just gonna do a general, whatever comes through, but I do have a few channeling that came through. So regarding the who and energy, and so all these are who, what, when, where, and why, you know how I do. So whether it's the energy that you're displaying, transmitting, or receiving, right? You see how you see fit, and whatever is of highlight to you, that is your message. Anything other, let it go, let it flow, all right? So regarding the who and energy is Taurus on the route, although it was a reverse. So what came through was remain pure, temple. So your intake, remain pure. So for each that'll differ. So whatever that would mean for you, whether that's like your movie intake, your music intake, your your sexual intake, right? Or your consumption, food and liquids, right? You see how you see fit. Or just like the energies of your involvement, Virgo stuff. So you see how you see fit with whomever. It's like, you know, that now more than ever, like, you know, we've been going through all these connections, and we're already booked up on the ups and downs, who, what, when, where, and why. This is a fail or this is not a fail, right? So going by that, standing by that, all right, Virgo. So we got connect with fire coming through, 12 Capricorn energy. Then we have 46 coming through, which been coming through lately, talking about that's 10. So regarding cycles, closing cycles, creating new ones. That way, well, when we close new one, we end something, a new begins, right? So yeah, kind of like Scorpio energy putting through there. That's Libra energy too. So yeah, what is the balance of a scale, right? What is profitable? What is honorable, right? We got 38, nourish your temple. As I came through, and then it was 11:01 when I started, right? I began, and whatever, excuse me. What about that? The song came off. So yeah, so that was coming through. Nourish your temple. As it's illuminated, as we do so, however we do so, whether that's massaging, getting rest, eating light foods, right? Whether you're vegan or you just you eat light and meat, not much meat, right? So yeah, to each their own, right? We have hydrate 27, which is 9 Virgo energy, and that's like regarding our emotional state, our intuition, you know, feeding what we're feeding our intuition is coming through. What do we Virgo thought feed our intuition? You see her. You see her male or female, you see her cup is right in the center and it's around her, right? So our emotional state will affect us. Well, what we absorb, what our intake is, that is what we're going to run off of. Mostly, not always, but mostly, right? So we all operate different. So for each will differ. So intuition's next, 28, which is also 10. Connecting, I'm getting like connecting with your higher self. And with your inner self, your inner light, that inner child. I'm hearing inner child. So I'm very like free light spirit, and my little one says, my boys, I have 2 boys, they say like, oh, well, mostly my youngest, he's like, oh, you act like, my phone's gonna die. You act like you're young or whatever, and I'm like, I am young. What do you mean? And he's like, you think you're young, but I'm like, well, I feel young. I'm not childish, but I do have that childlike spirit. You know what I'm saying? When I'm playful, you know, I know how to be playful. I know how to be responsible. You know, there's a difference. And I told him, and you're gonna have to learn that, son. You know, so I still tend to be very playful and by nature. So that's a plus. That's a given. It's not really a given for many, because it's like life circumstances will will prevent that at times, you know. But still, I always try to see the light of a situation, right? So regarding the wedding energy, perhaps you're like that, or you're noticing that you're not as much as you used to be. So, you know, take note of that. So regarding the wedding energy is Aquarius, like a meditative through. So think on it and then respond. Whatever of your thinking process, whatever of your concern, right, on your chest, on your mind, or that you're viewing, right? Think on it and then respond, like have your response then. It doesn't have to be like to whomever it is regarding, but it could just to be to yourself. So whatever that's of your concern on your mind, you know, just think it out and like reply to yourself, you know, that that reassurance, you know, just to get that confirmation for yourself, right? So, and the winning energy is Cancer, invested. So dynamic flow, school flow, work flow, relationships flow, right? For those that are, this relationship in overall, you don't have to be involved with someone like in a romantic sense, but for those of you that are, yeah, that applies most depth. So yeah, regarding the word energy is Aquarius, but although it's in reverse, so speaking as required, so reciprocity, where there's reciprocity, that's where I'm speaking. Where we profit, that's where I invest, right? Like where there's give and take, that's what it is. You know, no more of the overgiving, loving, showing love, trying, always being patient with someone. Like, oh, I understand. So we're like too understanding. Like, oh, I can see where they're coming from. I can see why they're doing this or doing that. Like, enough of that. You know, I can see, they could see. You know, just the same. You know, and we just can't be overgiving. Right? Just like when we can't be overreaching for something, we can't be overgiving for something. That applies to two-way street. You know, okay, so in the white energy is Cancerian. Taurus, Cancerian. But hey, use your intuition. The white energy is Taurus. Contracts, analyze. Yeah, utilize your intuition for sure, right? Regarding that, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, watching your step, knowing your direction in life, right? Contracts, analyze, overthink as a Virgo. Say come through. Overthink as a Virgo. Okay. Mindfulness, if energies arise that cause concerns when regarding contracts, right, or agreements, so just, it doesn't have to be actual contract, but it could be that agreement does come out to be a contract, right, a spiritual contract, whether it's like in a relationship or like even with your children, like, hey, we're gonna do this or this, like we're gonna go by this structure, like this schedule, that's also a contract, right? So whatever it is, so overthink as a Virgo. Mindfulness, if energies arise that cause concern, dismiss the contract, Virgo, through and through. Okay? One more, Spirit, for us Virgos. Take a walk, 52. 7, to connect, and like praying, like just connecting with the stars, or just getting that air, breeze that will be coming through soon. I live in Texas, so it's like, you know, we'll be getting that breeze soon. It's a little like humid out there, you know, right now, but as of now, so yeah, let's see, clear the energy. Oh, you know what? My instant went off, excuse me. My instant went off, I was just using the leftovers of the other one I had, so I'm just going to use the leftover of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, clear. Okay. Let's just add that half. Okay, so taking a walk and connecting, clearing your mind, right? Releasing whatever thoughts that are not beneficial, right? Clearing your head space, your mental space. Okay, 44, sex. With nourish your temple, right? So yeah, it's like connecting, still like honorable vibes, right? For those of you that are involved, you know, that's that give and take, right? So everyone has different agreements, whether you're an open relationship or whether you're like committed just solo, like to each other, right? Just you one and only, right? Type of vibe. So each will differ, but it's like, you know, knowing the ups and downs, like going by the contracts, the agreements, right? Mindfulness, even as pulling through, going on that. So anything of a concern, think on it, then respond. You know, before you respond, think on it first. And also, cross watchers, remain pure regarding your temple. Okay, one more, please, for Virgos. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear. What more for Virgos, guidance, and assistance? Thank you. 22, energy work. Yeah. And mindfulness of that energy. Like what's going to do with the contracts, right? Whatever energies arise, then yeah. Okay, 4 more. I'm trying to get 4 more. So this video may be long. I don't intend for them to be long, but the messages that come through is obviously necessary. Spend time with animals. 48, 12. So, right. So when I say a given, like with the seasons changes, our animals are all like, just as we pick up our energies with the seasons, so do our animals, right? I mean, they need a different feel at the same time as we do, you know. So yeah, it's necessary. It's necessary to tend to the animals in that area, like just like switch up the energy, right? Something like rearrange their house set, like, or their toys, or you know, something different for them, a different snack or whatnot, right? It's 11:11, yeah, creating that different feel for them. Okay, let's see what more. Having bowls or something, you know, something different. What more? Or allowing them like different access to certain something, creating something, or being creative. I could come up with a million ideas, and you know, they'll all be good, you know, but each their own, right? Virgos, we like to think, we like, you know, that's us. Okay, let's see what more. I need 3 more, please, for Virgos. Thoughts, please. Clear the energy. Thank you. So positive affirmation, yeah, that mindfulness, right? Thoughts, Virgos, of how what we're writing, how we're speaking, how we're thinking, how we're delivering the messages that to our animals, to our children, to our relatives, right? To ourselves, right? To our viewers, those that we're involved with. So flow like water, yeah, to get that flow going, that proper flow. And clean your space, Virgo. Yeah. Saging. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Saging. Okay, we have plan a vacation, 39 and 34 massage showing through. Now I'm getting like pulling all other ones, but yeah, those weren't coming through. Massage. So yeah, getting the energy feel shift in that, right? Massaging us, ourselves, or like our romantic lover, for those of you that are involved, to have their massage, or like even the kid, for those of you that are single, they have their kids massage my hand, you know, or my back, and I got you, like in return, you know. Kids need massages just as much as the adults do. They pick up energy just as we do, you know. It's necessary. Excuse me. Okay, flow, yeah, flow. Getting that flow. Connect with fire. Okay, so I'm guided to put that on the connect with fire. So our passion, what drives us, right? What is that fuel that just like a feather, like just like a spark, but like that perks our feathers, right, so to speak. What does that? Who does that and why? I've met your kind before. Audi, fire. So knowing, okay, yeah, even so, yeah, thank you. Knowing that what is not a profitable, like proper fire, right? This inconsistent, because fire, it could be inconsistent at times, you know, that flaming, it's like, it's always gotta have to feed it, but then there's like the in and out energy of fire frequency, right? Like, it's only allowed, like, let me show you how I'm seeing, like, this pit is only allowed to be on for so long, you know, and they're gonna have to keep tending to it. So what is your flow? Where do you tend? How do you tend, right? Knowing who you tend with, and if you're gonna be like in or out. Like, I met your kind before, Audi. So we're gonna see what more so is that about. Okay, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear. Soak it in the bath, cleansing. Whoa, that's way, but guys, I take it, and it's all on affirmation. So this is what could be of concern too, where it has been of a trigger, not fully, but it's like someone that may be intending to trigger in this area. Well, this is like tactics, but we'll see. This was coming through. So I've been hawking for a minute. On the intuition. So it's not like someone's trying to know you, Virgo. Know your intuition, knowing how you move, knowing your ups and downs, in and outs. I'm hearing ups and around. I don't know. No, please do not. Okay, city vibes, city limits. Trying to know you. So I'm getting like even trying to get to you. City. So I'm gonna say city, but I'm gonna like city, like trying to sit, to have that talk with you. because it says if they're trying to observe your energy, like you're not just your energy but your intuition, like how does Virgo move, masculine and feminine, right? You see how you see fit. So it's just like how do they move, how do they behave, because they want to get that opportunity to actually sit with you and have a conversation, right? Because it says if they're like, yeah, masking, mask on, right? The masking, mask on, and then there's like fishy stink face, but that's not the vibe that's coming through, the stink face, but it may be if they don't get their way, we'll see it come through. But masks are on is what's coming through. Okay, masks are on. I was looking out for you and you did as you chose, never again. So you may possibly know this individual, and I'm getting like these scenarios of talks, or like that they know you, or they thought they knew you, or that's like they know you, they're claiming they know you, and you're telling them, like, you thought you knew me, like, you know, you're trying to run game on me, you don't even know me, like, you know, I show you what I show you, you know, I give to you what I give to you, like the same energy you give me, that's what I give you, you know what I'm saying? You meet me where I meet you, you know, that reciprocity energy there. We have cycle. It's like a cycle. So for some of you, it's like this pattern that goes on. And this is like, hey, like, well, you know what? At this point, I'm just like walking it off. Scorpio had that energy, walk off. Like, I mean, there was different vibes, but yeah, walking off to clear the thoughts. Currency retrieval. Born to thrive and rise. Currency retrieval. Gospel truth. Currency retrieval. I was born to thrive and rise. Arrive. Right, on a good thrive and rise and arise. The gospel truth. All right, that's what's up for real. Taking that walk and receiving that energy, right? Re-risen. That temple, that's nourishment, that frequency, the emotional state, right? Limits, withdrawal. Yeah, my energy, work, and sex, that sex play, I'm hearing. Okay, maybe that's how you word it. This is just sex play. I don't know. I don't know. To each their own, right? Okay. Yeah, that sacral chakra's coming through. Okay, I got some fucking in my system. Zero tolerance. Interesting. Zero tolerance. Virgo, check out what's going on. Let's see. Peeled my scabs, licked my wounds, and healed. Moved on, like flow, like the flow. Cleansed it. I got some fucking in my system. Not you know, zero tolerance regarding past. You know, of this masking, mask on, mask off. I'm hearing. I heard that song back some years back. I don't remember who sings that. Maybe that's a song you get you jammed to. Perhaps. Bait, look and listen. Yeah, somebody try to have some bait. Yeah, they're trying to they're interested in that currency is what I'm hearing. Get a grip. Okay, let's see. I played the cards I was dealt, survival mode, and clean the past. Okay, thank you. Clean the past, the energy, your overall involvement, I'm hearing. Okay, El Cotorro, parrot. Yeah, being mindful of how you speak and who you speak around, because like I'm hearing like getting like children, not just birds, not just parrots. They pick up on what you say, right? Your intelligence is attractive. Yeah, we have limits. I wanted to put it on the limits, but yeah, the flow there. Get a grip on the flow. For those of you that aren't, that are still in that past energy where you're having to have that back and forth communication, is like a difficult communication, then yeah, get a grip. Think as the heavenlies. Yeah, think as the heavenlies. Gosh. Excuse me. Oh shoot. Dang, I started over. How do I do that? Okay, whatever. That's how you see it. the outfit. But I'm about to turn back on. I see me going loud. Excuse me. I'm just gonna turn it off. Okay, let's see. Okay. You know the depths of me. Played the cards. Virgos, are you saying this to someone? To me? No. Virgos, who are you speaking to? Who is Virgo speaking to? Regarding what? I'll get into that. Energy taps. Okay, energy taps. Low vibes without cause. No energy access. I'll pass. Vibe doesn't fit. Knowing the limits. Knowing your limits. Right, I'm coming through. So, knowing when to speak on and when to respond, when not to, right? Remain in your vibe, remain in control. Speak as required. And the Aquarius energy, and they were both were regarding Aquarius energy. So Aquarius talks about like our expression, right? And also like the fantasy, like optimistic type of feel of us. Okay, enough said. I spoke on it. That's where I say less. Yeah. Sun 17 minutes. So getting some sun is beneficial. Sun 13 to 17 minutes. Spirit, unite nations. Yeah, I wrote little notes in there. Spirit, unite the nations. Okay. I appreciate the distance between us. It gave me time to reanalyze us. I keep myself busy, that way I don't have to think of us apart. So that's like someone that may, well, that's you or someone else. You see how you see fit there? That's what that mask is about. Okay. It says they're talking like, oh, I've been with this kind before, or I met your kind before, right? I met your kind before in Audi. So it's like they're trying to use that reverse psychology type of vibe against you, Virgos, or you them. You see how you see fit. Power moves, energy retrieval, powerhouse, bosses, bossing up. Right. The intelligence, your intelligence is attractive. You're just bossing up, you know, powerhouse and power moves. I'm just moving forward with the best vibes, you know, and best intent for all. Right. Sun energy, Leo, the Leo energy in the now, as we're in the now in the Leo season. Right. Entrepreneurship. Yeah, I was saying this, I just boss. I'm continuing on, like, you know, best of vibes with or without, you know, how that goes. You know, like no other, how to move me. Okay. So that's what I have there, Virgos. Let's see. What time? 22:50. Okay. What do we have for Virgos, please? Guys and assistants. Kind of vacation. 12. Maybe you'll be having a vacation come winter. Or just like the feel relocating, moving for some of you. Massage, like, you know, clearing out the energies, focusing, savings for before then, you know. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Mountains, stand your ground. What more, please, for Virgo's thought energy, please? Guidance and assistance, clear the energy. Clear the energy. Let's see, we have trade or exchange and energy and to create abundance. Yeah. Exchange energy to create abundance. Yeah. So where the vibes doesn't fit, you know, you don't exchange there, as that's on there, like the I'll pass energy. So if these contracts or individuals, it's not enmeshed, and, you know, don't overthink. It says overthink, but don't overthink to the point where your energies are being interfered with, like in conflict, right? So now I want to get to that point, like, okay, well, I know enough. This is taking too much of my energy. You know, this shouldn't be as such. So I'm gonna back out of that. I'll say I'll pass. Thank you for the opportunity, but I'll pass and continue on, Virgos. Right, to what is truly of profitable, like reciprocity. What is equal? Look, like his has on his heart, not a female, but this what is deserving. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What more? I just need 4 more, Spirit. I need need 4 more, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Spirit says, you gonna get what I'm gonna give you. Okay, Spirit. I got you. You got me. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus, and she will be showing through. Unleash the wild within. Okay, so we have Traveler, move in a new direction. Yeah, for sure. Some of you are moving. It doesn't have to be like. Some of you are not. You're just moving in energy, like shifting your energy. This cycle, new cycle vibe, right? Oracle, wait for important information. Stargazer, set your sights higher. Hunter, track down your fears of any and desires. Seer, see beyond the current situation. Yeah, clear the energy. And oh yeah, and then Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. So we have transform and unveil your gifts. Stand your ground. Exchange energy to exchange energy to create abundance. Move in a new direction. Wait for important information. Set your sights higher. Track down fears, if any, and desires. See beyond the current situation and make plans and focus. Unleash the wild within in doing so. So it's like being more on your creative side, right? Exchange energy to create abundance. Set your sights higher. Make plans and focus. Stand your ground. Wait for important information. See beyond the current situation. Transform and unveil your gifts. Move in a new direction. Track down fears of any and desires. Okay? That's what I have there. So regarding the Isis Oracle, Denzel Isis, I said, you see how you said that? I just call it Isis. What do we have for Thoth Virgos, please? Guys and assistance, Earth frequency. I just need a few. That's like almost like 10, please. Thoth for Virgos, please. Thoth. Isis, guys and assistance for Thoth, please. Guys and assistance, thank you. Eye of Horus. I said Horus, I have my own way, okay? The Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected, Virgos. Okay. And divine sisterhood. Let it the divine feminine nourish you now into new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendships is very wise. There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you were born who wish to help you. Before you were born, who wish to help you, and whom you can help too, as you grow together in peace and light and wisdom. Divine sisterhood. Virgos. Oh, my control shook. Okay. Serpent of fire showing through. Do not access your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have been before, Virgos. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. Isis helps you now. Okay? All right, Virgos, that's what I have for you. It is 11:29 as of now. Take care and good night. Like, comment, subscribe, share.